Hey guys, Professor Bill of Comic Book University, and I am here in Gotham Central Comics and Collectibles in Mississauga, Ontario, Canada. We're going to be talking about the latest comic books that have come out this weekend. Here we go. We're starting off with Abbott, issue number 5 of 5, Saladin Ahmed. The series is interesting. It's crazy. It's about every kind of genre you could possibly expect, and I'm enjoying it. All right, let's move on. Go Down Swinging, issue number 800 of The Amazing Spider-Man. This is a heavy, like quadruple size. This is 80 pages, one story straight through. Not too shabby, so we're going to finish off pretty much everything. I don't know that this is the last issue for Dan Slott. I know this says the conclusion for Go Down Swinging, but mind you, the cliffhanger that hung out on, but this is also supposed to be about 4 issues worth of comic in one issue, so I'm thoroughly impressed. Okay, the wedding is starting. Batman's wedding to Catwoman. We got Batman Prelude to the Wedding, issue number 1. Robin versus Ra's al Ghul. Now, I am interested in this. I'm not excited for this. The reason why is because we just got finished seeing a pretty big, knockdown, drawn-out battle between Ra's and Robin in the the Shadow Batman story, 6-issue miniseries. Like 3 of those issues were dedicated to these two fighting. So it's not like we haven't seen the battles before, but let's hope this one's a little bit better, or at least different. Okay, 603 of Daredevil. Daredevil goes into a pit in hell, a pit of the hand at the very least. And yeah, they foreshadowed some interesting things happening in the future for this comic book. So I'm looking forward to see what Charles Soule is going to be doing. Love these covers, even if this is killing me how slow the comic is dragging out and coming out forever, taking forever to come out. Issue number 5 of 12. This series has been going on forever. We're not even to the halfway point with this issue yet, but the covers, I can't argue how beautiful the covers look. Like, these are great. So we're gonna see what's going on here. I don't know. I kind of lost some excitement. We'll see. I know that it's gonna be better when the trade paperback actually comes out. That's just gonna have to be the case. Here's another great time to plug the location of the store. Okay, so Infinity Countdown, Captain Marvel. One shot. This should be good. I really do like the cover. I love that there's multiple different Captain Marvels here with the Reality Stone. They're all going to give Carol advice. That is cool. I'm digging that. We'll see how this turns out. McCann is on it. So different author. Let's see what comes out of it. Okay, here's one of my particular favorites that I thought they'd canceled or something like that. Issue number 4 of Labyrinth. I actually thought maybe the series had continued and I'd missed an issue or something like that. Hoping that's not the case, but I love this Labyrinth series, issue number 4 of 12 right here. This is, if this issue is also good, I'm going to say that this is just the best direction for a story. I'm absolutely loving everything that I'm reading here. Cy Spurrier is on it. So we were just talking about, we were just talking about the Batman vs. Shadow as opposed to the Shadow recent series that came out with Cy Spurrier. No Justice, issue number 4 of 4. Personally, I was just talking with a lawyer recently. He said I could possibly get some justice, but wasn't going to get any justice with the previous issue. I was so shocked at how horrible the recent issue was. It just, since the first 2 issues were amazing, that previous issue just killed me. So hopefully this one is able to bring it at least back up to a medium of interesting. Otherwise, I don't see how I'm supposed to jump onto this new Justice League book. I don't see any motivation to do that whatsoever. Lockjaw, issue number 4, and it's Lockjaw versus Annihilus, which, nice, you see the little baby Annihilus there. This cover is cool with the pastels. The variant cover actually looks better. I kept on thinking I should have grabbed that one instead of this one, and I kind of, right now, I'm regretting that I didn't grab the other one, because this one I don't think is doing the comic book justice, but this is supposed to be the final issue. Kibble Smith is doing a great job on this. It's funny, the first issue is actually the worst of the issues. All the other issues from that point on were just, or the other 2 issues were fantastic, so I have a feeling this one's going to be just as good. It's here. I'm surprised that they just did the Man of Steel issue number 1 in here, as opposed to Bendis is here, as opposed to Bendis is coming, those obnoxious double-page, full-page spreads. But okay, finally, it's about time, right? So 6 issues of this, and then we're going to start breaking out into the regular Action Comics and Superman comics also. But it's all going to, for the most part, seriously start here. All the other stuff was just little tidbits and previews and hors d'oeuvres, basically. So the main course right here. All right, or at least the first course of the meal. So, issue number 6 of the Thing in Fantastic Four in Marvel 2-in-1. You were going to be fighting Galactadoom, Dr. Galactus Von Doom. There's no need to promote that book. You're going to read it because it's amazing. Pathfinder, Spiral of Bones, issue number 3, with the bonus Starfinder story at the bottom. I haven't been that into the Starfinder story. And, exclusive Pathfinder RPG encounter map included. Good. They should do that for every single issue, because a lot of times they'll do it for the first couple issues and they'll stop. No, keep doing it, because the encounters that are in here are actually really fun. And you put them all together, you could literally relive the entire story for any knucklehead who plays Pathfinder or Dungeons & Dragons who's not actually reading the comic book. So, hey man, you got free missions right there and a good story to go with it. The Punisher, issue number 225. Okay, so a semi-quarterly issue. This is good stuff. I don't know. I don't even know how else to explain how much I love this storyline right here. So he's going to be stripped of the armor pretty soon. We're seeing it happening here, and I'm really digging it. Man, I really wish that he was still hanging out with Microchip. Maybe he could have helped him to repair the armor, you know? Anyway, issue number 5 of 5, apparently, of this weekly Star Trek through Next Generation Through the Mirror. This is volume 2 of the Mirrorverse story. So this is... I don't even know what else to tell you. Why other people aren't reviewing this online is beyond me. This is an amazing story. Absolutely in love with it. The Undateable Cerberus, issue number 1. I'm not promising I'm going to be reading this. I probably won't, in fact, but maybe I could be tempted into reading it. You gotta love the Cerberus stuff. Plus, there's not actually that much out this week. X-Men Blue, issue number 28. So far, this is literally Cullen Bunn's A game in the big 2. All right, Cullen Bunn is great when he does the indie books. He's okay to slightly better than okay, in my opinion, just my humble opinion, in the Marvel books, because he's writing too many comic books, and it feels like he's writing other people's characters. He doesn't care about them as much. When he's doing his own characters, I'll forget about it. The dude's amazing. But this so far, he's doing really good with this right now. Took a while to get to this level of excellence, but man, I am loving it. It really feels like I'm reading a movie. All right. X-Men Red, annual number 1. The story just got decent with issue 4, and now we're at an annual already. So I'm a little bit nervous, about reading this one, but what's the worst that could happen, right? Anyway, You Are Deadpool, issue number 5 of 5. Finally, there will be a spotlight on story on this. Don't you dare get me wrong for a moment. I love this. Okay. Now, also really quick, Gotham Central, Comics and Collectibles right here in Mississauga, Ontario, Canada, where you can get all of your comic book and collectible needs. All right, let's continue with the comic books, because DC's got a couple, the second wave of that Hanna-Barbera and DC characters, superheroes, crossovers. So this right here, man, Dynomutt and the Blue Falcon crossing over with Super Sons. What could possibly go wrong? If you remember, those first ones were amazing. Even the Elmer Fudd and Batman, which I thought was going to be no good, it was still like the best one, but they were all really good. Flash and Speed Buggy. And I actually thought it was going to be Barry. It looks like it's actually Wally on this. Nice. No complaints. Let's do really quick. I kind of can't wait to see this, and the variant cover looks so much better. Yeah, these all have variant covers. I wasn't going to bring them all over here, but yeah, the variant cover looks so much better than this one of Aquaman and Jabberjaw. I hope they don't get it too silly, but at the same time, they usually do 2 stories in this, where you got one silly one, more the Hanna-Barbera version, and then you got more of the DC version for the second story. And I'm kind of hoping that they're both really interesting. I don't want to just all be like waka waka waka. I know, that's Fozzie. And the final one that I remember seeing, Black Lightning versus Hong Kong Phooey. Now, I can't say I'm disappointed to see this. At the same time, I look at this and I can't help but to think that we should do a Marvel and Hanna-Barbera crossover where it's Hong Kong Phooey, #1 super guy, along with Luke Cage. I'm just saying. Think about the potential there, man. It's like, you know what? I could see Luke Cage saying, you know what? You're actually the best partner I've ever had. And Iron Fist in the background going, what? Anyway. And then finally, lastly, to completion the True Believers. We got Wolverine Evolution over here, and we got it said Wolverine Exiles online, but this just looks like Exiles. So if you're liking the current Exiles comic right now, go ahead and check out the Exiles True Believers. It's $1. Both of these are just $1. Great to have on the top of your collection where you can just pull out and reread at any moment. Anyway, guys, let's get on to the collectibles portion, shall we? And for the collectibles portion of this week's episode, we've got Pennywise the Clown, and he's talking, and I'm just saying, comes with the batteries. I don't know why that's so impressive to me, but features dialogue digitally mastered from the movie. Okay, not bad, not bad. And in case you're wondering what it looks like, in general, I don't actually want to rip it out of the bag, but check this out. Not too shabby. That's a big piece. It's got some weight to it. So, and then it actually comes with the balloons, which I think is just fantastic. That's just great. They look like lollipops. I wonder if I should try one. And then over here, we got a whole bunch of other good stuff. Let's see, we got the Eichmann series, a whole bunch of some Street Fighter stuff here, some DC. Okay. There we go. I think we've seen the Superman here before, but we've got a whole bunch of other ones. We've got Sinful Susie. We got Silk from, if you can see that, that's Silk from Spider-Man. We got the Flash. Looks like Wally from the TV show. And then we got X-23 as Wolverine. Literally, actually states that. We got some Batman Beyond, which I think is fantastic. I love that. And we got the, let's go up here. There's the better image. We got the Wonder Woman here, the actual slide. That was an amazing slide from the Justice League movie. And look at Robin. Nice, also from the TV series, which is great. Now this I'm particularly impressed by, especially that price. That's a really good price for a Black Panther figure from Civil War. Egg Attack Black Panther. Okay, I don't know what Egg Attack means. I'm a little curious about that one. Ask them when you come in. And of course, we got a bunch more of these. These things are selling like crazy for the past couple of weeks. So yes, resupply. And we're going to call that a wrap, guys. Professor Bill at Comic Book University here at Gotham Central Comics and Collectibles in Mississauga, Ontario, Canada. Hey, make sure you keep an eye out on the website and on the Instagram here. The links are right here because they're going to have a Father's appreciation, like a Father's Day barbecue cookout. And they got a whole bunch of other stuff. Don't forget to check out a whole bunch of your local Comic-Cons all across the country because they're always there. Anyway, that's going to be it from me. Professor Bill, Comic Book University. Class dismissed.